buddy? Who's ready for a beer? I think I'm ready. I'm craving one. Craving one. What's up, Sean? How you doing? Kentucky, my man. What's up? Oh, look who finally decided to show up. What's up, Pam? What's up, Rex? How you doing, man? What's up, Steph? How you doing? Nice to see you here coming in for a live. That's cool. Cool. I'm excited. Anything from Drekker, I'm like, yes, please. Always excited for something from Drekker. Plus, I've kind of been sitting on this beer for a little bit, so it was about time for me to start drinking this guy. And plus, I just got another shipment in today, so got 2 more boxes. So, a lot more content coming. Lots more. Which I'm excited about. Okay. Definitely, man. Definitely will keep that in mind, Rex. Well, looks like it's time, so let's fucking do this. Boom. What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, I'm really excited about this one because it's from Drekker Brewing Co. And they're known for having some pretty badass beers. So today, we're going to be looking at some multiple Ectogasms. I know, it's kind of a weird name, but look at that fucking label. Holy shit, looks badass. I don't know, I like that. I like it a lot. This guy is a whopping 7%, and I'm expecting a nice hazy IPA out of this. Maybe a little more hoppiness than usual, but yeah, I'm going to kind of just go into like a little refresher about Drekker. Pretty much their slogan is handcrafted beer for the Viking and all of us. So they kind of stick with some of like that Viking theme, and like I'm guessing with their tap house and all that stuff, they want to keep that spirit alive with that. So this is really cool. I'm excited for this one. But yeah, this is a a double dry hopped IPA made with Citra and Mosaic hops. So I'm expecting some tropical flavors, and I'm going to be expecting some nice little pininess as well, with maybe like a little bit of like a berry note, I think. So it's with the Mosaic, because it kind of brings out like a pine / red berry kind of flavor in there as well. But yeah, I'm super excited for this one, so let's crack this guy open. Let me get my finger up there. Ah, my hands are slippery. Ah! Come on, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Today, drinking out of my Fibs Brewing Co. Landa drinking glass, just because this is like one of my main IPA glasses, I would say. And yeah, let's see how this guy pours. Oh yeah, already you can tell, pretty hazy. Not like straight orange juice, but pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. I forgot to smell it in the can. Oh well. I'm just excited to drink this one. So look at that. Pretty hazy. Not too bad. Kind of getting to look a little bit like orange juice, but we get in the smell. Holy grapefruit. Jesus. Straight like grapefruit in my face. Wow. That smells tropical citrus fantasticness. That smells amazing. Well, let's give this guy a try, so cheers, everybody. Okay, so right off the front, getting like a nice citrus, like really strong grapefruit taste in there, which is really, really nice. I'm enjoying that. Has kind of like a pillowy kind of mouthfeel. Not really oily, it's just that nice, like very nice kind of smooth, and kind of gives you that hop bite at the end. But right up front, I'm getting like strong grapefruit with like a slight sweetness getting mixed in with there, and then getting that pine at the very end. I'm not getting much of the berry part aspects of the Mosaic in there, but right at the end, you just get like a whoosh full of pine, which is pretty damn fantastic. I'm enjoying this one. I'm really a big fan of that, like that upfront grapefruit, like slap you in the face though, because it's like perfectly citrusy, balances out really well with the pine coming in at the end, kind of making sure it's just not straight citrus and not too acidic to me. Yeah, this is pretty damn delicious. So let's see what Untappd has to say about this guy. So Multiple Ectogasms is the double dry hop version of the regular Ectogasm IPA that they have. So, like I said before, it's a 7% with 65 IBUs and has an average rating of 4.22 on Untappd with over 4,144 different ratings. But before we get to see what people are actually saying about Untappd, let's see what the description of this beer is supposed to be. So the aromas you're supposed to be getting is green and fruity, like a walk through a citrus grove. Most definitely. Love the grapefruit in there. Love just like the tropical aromas. Maybe like a little bit of like a kind of like a mango going in there to add like a slight sweetness and adding that like pillowy mouthfeel to it, I think. But that's delicious. Yeah, that's super solid. And then let's see. Flavor. Brimming with enough drippy mango, succulent stone fruit, and resinous pine notes to soak the world's largest buffalo in tropical hoppy bliss. Mouthfeel, it's like a softer than the breeze blowing across the Great Plains. Okay. North Dakota may not have a reputation as a hazy IPA destination the way places like California or New York do, but breweries like Drekker and Fargo are changing that at alarming rates. Yeah. Drekker by themselves are putting craft beer in North Dakota on the map for the beers that I've had from them. They're fantastic so far. Thrillist even says if this were a big beer town like Denver, Drekker would be an easy standout. They command an arsenal of incredibly highly rated hazy IPAs that craft junkies near and far feverishly covet. Or, whatever. Like today's fan favorite, Multiple Ectogasms. So, what else? Let's see. Loaded with copious amounts of grapefruit, laden citra, and berry-soaked Mosaic hops, I'll bet you one sip of this golden opaque sipper would have you crying out for more too. Yeah, 100%. I could see why this is definitely a high rated beer, I would say, on Untappd. But this is, yeah. My biggest thing that I like about this is that strong grapefruit flavor in there. I think it balances out really well, adding that sweet kind of mango intertwining with it to kind of give like an overall tropical experience is fantastic. That kind of nice piney kind of after effect you have on your mouth and all that stuff, it just balances out really, really well, and it's very smooth and absolutely delicious. I'm digging this one 100%. So let's see what other people gave this for ratings. Somebody gave it a 3. Oh, wow. Interesting. I wonder why. Somebody gave it a 4.5. Let's see. 3.75, 4.5, 3.25, 3.75. Looks like somebody was eating it with some wings. It might be a decent pairing, I guess. Depends on what kind of wing sauce I feel like you're using. If you're getting something like kind of with a hoppy bite, I don't know. I can see that going really good with like maybe like a sweet barbecue sauce kind of wing. I don't know if you're like if you're getting wings from Buffalo Wild Wings and they have like some kind of like St. Louis style sauce on there, adding those little sweeter aspects, I think that would go really good with the IPA, because just having the pairing of sweet with hoppy, there's something about it that's just a match made in heaven. Let's see. Somebody gave it a 4.5, 4.25, 4, 4.5. Yeah, so pretty solid reviews on there. Pretty solid response off this one. So you can see why it definitely has a higher rating on Untappd. But let's start getting down to our grading systems here. Label. Oh, yes. I love... Because the really cool thing about Drekker's labels is whenever they have something from a specific artist, they link you to the artist's website that they use. So, where is it? I just saw it on here. Artwork is by Punch Gut. You can see, go to punchgut.com, and you can kind of take a look at some of his art. But this artwork on this can is just badass. I just love that. Having the multiple ectogasms on the side, kind of having that kind of tulip style glass with the ABV on there, I think is a nice touch. But yeah, this is totally something that's my style. 100%. Just by having that kind of goblin with skeletons, kind of like a goblin wizard. And then just kind of just going absolutely crazy, having that kind of gory effect with the skulls and the skeletons and all that stuff. This is definitely something that would catch my attention at a liquor store or a bottle shop, 100%. Just because I like that outrageous kind of artwork. So easily 5 out of 5 for the artwork, I think. If you're interested in seeing some of Punch Gut's other stuff, check out his website as well, punchgut.com. If you want to see some other cool kind of art style this artist did that's similar to this can, I would say. But that's really cool. I'm a really big fan of that. So definitely a 5 out of 5 when it comes to can art. Let's see. If I would have gotten this beer in a flight at Drekker, would I get another one? Probably, most definitely. 100%. If this was like a summer day where it's like nice and warm out and you want to like go sit on the patio of a brewery and drink outside, oh, this would be the perfect beer for it. Just because like the strong amounts of grapefruit, you're automatically, it's very refreshing, very just as a great presence to summer vibes when it comes to drinking this beer. I don't know, just because it reminds you all the things coming up with it, like nice warm weather, sun in your face. This, like, if this beer can explain a season, it would be summer. It's that good. And it just gives you the nice feeling of, okay, warm weather, and just, it's great. But let's see what my final rating on this guy is going to be. So, like I said before, it's a 4.22 rating on Untappd. I really enjoy the grapefruit citrus mixing with like that kind of mango-y kind of sweetness in there to kind of give it that overall tropical feel. I would have liked with the mosaic part of it to kind of get a little bit more of those like stone fruit berry kind of notes in there. Maybe like a raspberry or strawberry to add like a little extra note of sweetness. I think would have balanced out the grapefruit a little bit better. But overall, it's very smooth. It has a nice like pillowy mouthfeel in it, which I really enjoy. It's nothing oily that's going to feel like that kind of oil slick feeling on your mouth after you take a swig of it. But I was thinking maybe just kind of a little bit, I don't want to say a little bit less on the Mosaic for me, to kind of let the Citra kind of stand out a little bit more with more of that tropical notes in it. I think that would be like, I would definitely give that a better rating if it was like a little bit more Citra and a little bit less of the Mosaic. But overall, has that definitely that hoppy bite to it at the end that I would like to see incorporated with like a little bit like maybe like a stone fruit, like a kind of note in there. But overall, it's still really fantastic. But let's see. What is my final rating on this guy going to be? I'd easily give this like a solid 7.75 out of 10, I think. Really delicious. Definitely would recommend it. I know you can get it in some spots around like Wisconsin, since it's in North Dakota. You can get it around like the Lake Geneva, Kenosha area. Otherwise, you can find it a lot of the time. I looked earlier and it says you can find a lot around like Minnesota. Of course, you can find it like probably around like Minneapolis and St. Paul around there. Or like, it looks like here like it's saying a little bit like around northern Minnesota. Like northwest around there, a bunch of places over there, Cary, Drekker. But of course, you could find it in the state of North Dakota. You can find it at the Tap House. You can find them probably at a lot of local liquor stores around that area. So if you're interested in finding some stuff from Drekker, because they have a bunch of different like varieties when it comes to their IPAs, they have a bunch of like the Brain series they have, which is a bunch of fruited sours, which is their fruited beers that I'm a really big fan of as well. So the variety they have available when it comes to brews is awesome. So like I said before, I think I'm going to give this a solid 7.75 out of 10. I really enjoy it. I definitely would recommend this 100% if you're into a nice, like, grapefruity kind of citrus note in the beer. And if you like a nice hoppy bite, because this still has that nice hoppy bite at the end of it, but it's not too overpowering. Overall, really, really solid. But I think that is what I have for you guys today. Pretty much it. Simple, sweet, straight to the point. Another solid Drekker beer that I'm happy with. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. I got another well, it's not a fruited sour tomorrow. I get a fruited Berliner Weiss going tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Going to be doing another one from 903 Brewers down in Sherman, Texas. So if you're ever interested in seeing some more fruited Berliner Weiss kind of stuff / fruited sour kind of stuff, tune into my videos for that. Also, if you like what you see and you like the kind of have your own like social media platform for beers, highly recommend checking it out on Tapped. You can find me. My link to my page for that is down in the description below. Friend request me on there. I'd love to see what other people are drinking so I can keep an eye out for stuff that you guys are liking that I can see if I can get my hands on. So, yeah, I think that is it, guys. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. Remember, before you leave today, if you're hanging out right now, make sure you hit that like button before you head out. Greatly appreciate it. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my stuff. It's awesome. If you have any friends that are kind of looking into getting a craft beer, don't forget to share around my videos to see if, kind of give them an idea what they're going to be getting themselves into if they're as big as a craft beer enthusiast as I am. But yeah, that's pretty much it. another solid Tuesday. I think I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the day. So hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic evening, and remember, if you're gonna drink responsibly, don't drink and drive, and cheers everybody.